Namaste. Today we will look at the story behind the items that Lord Shiva carries with him. In the vast expanse of Mount Kailash, where the celestial winds whisper secrets of the universe, sits Lord Shiva, silent, deep in meditation. Every item that adorns Lord Shiva tells a tale of cosmic balance and supreme wisdom. Let's look at some of these. First, the Trishul or trident. It's the weapon of cosmic balance. Once the three realms, heaven, earth, and the netherworld, fell into chaos. The Devas and the Asuras waged wars, and humanity suffered in the middle of all this conflict. Seeing the imbalance, Lord Shiva grasped his Trishul, its three sharp prongs glowing with divine energy. And he said, "This trident represents the cycle of creation, preservation, and destruction. The world must remember that where there is birth, there is also an end, and only in the balance can life thrive." Saying so, he struck the ground with his Trishul. A tremor shook all three realms. The battle ceased and harmony was restored. The Trishul, ever by his side, remains a reminder of his role as the guardian of equilibrium. Second, the Damru or handheld drum, which represents the sound of creation. One day, as the universe lay silent in the void before creation, Shiva in his meditative trance felt the rhythm of existence stir within him. Lifting his Damru, he beat it in a steady rhythm. From the vibrations emerged the primordial sound, Om, the very essence of life. The beats of the Damru gave rise to the Sanskrit alphabet, thus forming the foundation of speech, knowledge, and wisdom. Every strike of the drum sent ripples through space and time, ensuring the constant flow of existence. Third, the serpent Vasuki, which represents mastery over fear. As Shiva meditated deep in the Himalayas, the great serpent Vasuki slithered towards him, seeking refuge. The Devas and Asuras feared Vasuki's venomous power, and no one dared to offer him shelter. But Shiva, unshaken, lifted the mighty serpent and coiled him around his neck like an ornament. Vasuki asked, "Why do you not fear me?" Shiva smiled and replied, "Fear is an illusion. Death is merely a gateway. By embracing you, I show that I transcend both life and death." From that day forth, Vasuki rested around Shiva's neck, a living symbol of his mastery over death, ego, and fear. Fourth, the Rudraksha beads, or the tears of compassion. Once, as Shiva was sitting on top of the Kailash mountain, he saw the suffering of the world. Tears of divine compassion fell upon the earth. From these tears grew the sacred Rudraksha trees, their seeds holding immense spiritual power. As Shiva strung these beads into a garland and wore them, he declared, "These shall be a bridge for those who seek liberation. They will calm the mind and guide the seeker towards truth." Even today, sages and devotees wear Rudraksha beads, knowing they carry Shiva's compassion, wisdom, and spiritual energy. Fifth, the crescent moon, or which represents the control over time. Long ago, the moon god Chandra was cursed by his father-in-law Daksha to wane into oblivion. Desperate, Chandra sought Shiva's help. Shiva, ever merciful, placed the crescent moon upon his head, allowing him to wax and wane in a cycle rather than disappear entirely. And Shiva explained, "Time flows in cycles. Growth and decline are natural. But through wisdom, we can transcend their hold over us." Thus, the crescent moon became a symbol of Shiva's control over time and cosmic cycles. Sixth, the Ganga river, the flow of divine wisdom. Once the celestial river, Ganga wished to descend upon earth, but her mighty force would have drowned the world. The gods pleaded with Shiva for help. He stood atop Mount Kailash and let Ganga cascade into his matted hair. There, her wild torrents were tamed, flowing gently down to nourish the land below. Shiva said, "True knowledge must not destroy, but must flow like a river, giving life to all." To this day, the sacred Ganges River is seen as a source of spiritual purification, and devotees visit the river regularly. Seventh, sacred ash or vibhuti, the truth of impermanence. One day, the gods, demons, and mortals alike gathered before Shiva, boasting of their wealth, strength, and beauty. Without a word, Shiva smeared his body with ash and reminded them, all things in the world, power, riches, and even the body itself, turn to dust. Only the soul remains. From then on, Vibhuti became a mark of renunciation. Its presence on Shiva's body, a symbol of detachment from material illusion. Devotees wear it as a reminder of life's fleeting nature and the pursuit of spiritual truth. Eighth, Nandi, the loyal guardian. Ever by Lord Shiva's side stands Nandi, the sacred bull, a symbol of unwavering devotion and righteousness. Nandi is not just Shiva's mount, he is his most devoted disciple, listening intently to his every word. Shiva declared, "Those who seek my wisdom must first pass through Nandi, for true seekers must approach with patience, humility, and purity of heart." Even today, temples dedicated to Lord Shiva feature Nandi at the entrance, reminding devotees that only with sincerity can one approach the divine. Ninth, the tiger skin, conquest over desire. Once, some arrogant sages sought to test Shiva's power. They conjured a ferocious tiger from their rituals and set it upon Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, unmoved, simply smiled and with a swift motion slew the tiger and draped its skin over himself. He declared, "This tiger represents uncontrollable desire. Those who conquer it wear their victory as a shield." The tiger skin upon which Lord Shiva sits is thus a symbol of his triumph over worldly cravings and the ability to remain unmoved by material temptations. From this story, we see that every element adorning Lord Shiva tells a tale of balance, wisdom, detachment, and devotion. He is both the fierce destroyer and the compassionate protector, reminding us that within destruction lies creation, within stillness lies rhythm, and within detachment lies the path to liberation. Do let me know your comments. Namaste.